And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. Hello, friends and fellow bibliophiles. Welcome back to Kat's Novel Adventures. That beautiful quote is from the famous poem, The Raven, by Edgar Allan Poe, one of my favorite authors. And today I'm excited to announce that I am hosting a readathon in celebration of Edgar Allan Poe's birthday, which will take place in January. Edgar Allan Poe was born on January the 19th, 1809 in Boston, Massachusetts. He was an American writer, poet, author, editor, as well as a literary critic. He is best known for his short stories and poetry, especially those tales of murder and the macabre. I fell in love with Edgar Allan Poe's work back in the 8th grade. I memorized a poem called Annabel Lee and recited it in front of my 8th grade English class. And after that, I was smitten. I wanted to read as many stories as I could get my hands on. Of course, you read a lot of Edgar Allan Poe in high school and college, but he always was an author that I wanted to read continuously throughout the years. In fact, I had a whole summer of Poe. I believe it was back in 2019, and I tried to read as much as I possibly could by him. Unfortunately, I did not get to read any of his poetry that summer, and there are a few short stories that I did not get to read that I still need to. And I've also had the opportunity of teaching Edgar Allan Poe's work to my junior high students over the years, and they seem to like it. It was a fun experience just to see how they would react and what their thoughts were on some of the stories that we read. We read The Telltale Heart, The Raven, also The Black Cat. It's just really neat to introduce people to him that have never read him before. I get very excited about it. But I realized after reflecting a little bit over the year and thinking about what I had read, I feel like I've missed reading him this year. I don't know why. I guess I've been busy with, various readathons and reading events that I didn't really pick anything up by him, and that makes me kind of sad. So I thought, with January coming upon us, it is his birthday month, why not spend a week with Poe? So the Nevermore Readathon will begin on Friday, January the 19th. I will kick off the readathon with sprints that evening, and it will run through until Thursday, January the 25th. There is only one prompt, and that prompt is to read anything written by Poe or a retelling of any of Poe's work, or something that has to do with Edgar Allan Poe. It could be actually a story about him. And you could even watch something that is related to Poe, one of his short stories, or even a retelling of one of his short stories. It's very flexible. My goal for this readathon is just to spend the week getting to know Edgar Allan Poe's work, revisiting it, and possibly discovering it for the first time. Because I know there might be some of you that have never read Edgar Allan Poe, and this would be a great opportunity for you to do that. There is also a group read. I have chosen 2 short stories by Edgar Allan Poe, The Telltale Heart and The Black Cat, which I will be discussing on a live stream on Thursday, January 25th, with my good friend Jennifer Smith, who adores Poe as much as I do. If you have not read any Edgar Allan Poe, you might want to read these short stories. They are fantastic. They're not very long, and I think that you would enjoy them. Times for sprints as well as a live discussion will be announced as we get closer to the readathon. I will be planning a video where I share my TBR for the readathon as well as some recommendations for anyone who wants to participate. Thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate you stopping by. Let me know in the comments below if you plan on joining me in January to read some of Edgar Allan Poe's work, or if you plan to join us in the group read. In the meantime, stay amazing and be adventurous.